Welcome back to HAMSTERMIND, where we're still looking for a way to get into this treasure. While I've recorded one video as a preview for the game launching, I'm actually quite interested in it, so I do intend to play it, well, basically until I finish it. But yes, thanks again to the devs for the access to the game, and let's see what else they have for us to discover. So I was just exploring one of the side paths here, so let's continue with that. So we've gotta collect 3 pieces of light to go further, but of course there are side puzzles waiting for us first, so a little scarab piece to get ourselves started. So we've got the rotation, but yes, we now have the air blasting scarabs pushing us away every time we move, so we have to figure out a way to get there. Okay, so if we're moving down towards them, they don't blow at us. It's only when we're going sideways across them. It's another one for our collection. Anything else here? Any secret passages? Can we take a bath in the water? Doesn't seem like it. So we're just gonna get into this main puzzle. Okay, there is a laser, so potentially we should be able to activate some things, yes, to move the jelly. And that's one light for us. And then we can come through here. But we still need to get the yellow eliminated. Okay. Here, if we turn it like this, we can come out and re-enter and reposition this here, so we should be able to now get that. No, I was like, oh, we should be able to get that laser, but we can't because there is a block in the way. So would it work? I think it would work if that was pointing up and then we turn it around, yes, and then the yellow jelly's away. And we got all 3 pieces and the elevator's waiting. On to the next puzzle. Only a single light here. Guide the light, 2 stars. Oh, but we've got another language panel. A1, B1 equals 20, but B1, A1 equals 2. Interesting, interesting. It's still not quite clear how those things will apply, but I assume it's just the kind of thing that we need to see it develop first. I mean, it could literally be like A1 is 2 and B1 is 0, so then if you put the B1 on the front, the 0 just cancels out and that's the whole mystery. But yes, there's a lot more pages here that need to be filled, so we'll see how this develops. Let's get the scarab. Okay, we've got a scorpion and a scarab. So yes, now it will push them this way, which means... Well, it teaches us if there are 2 blocks falling through, only the first one get pushed, but now going to that side would mean we would get the scorpion going in first. Okay, we can get the scarab in now, and then we're safe to just put the scorpion down. There we go. And now for this main puzzle, we got more laser blocks. So we can turn the laser with this cube and then point it there, yeah, to get the red jelly eliminated. But we're still gonna need to get across. I think we gotta go from this very first square. So if we go into this corner, okay, so that was get us to the laser and we can turn this whole, not the laser, to the laser receiver. And then we can drag this cube with and get the yellow jelly eliminated. And we're through. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like any more secrets here right now, so next room, here we come. That's the final one in this side path. Ricochet, 3 stars. Okay, there's a crack in the wall here. Oh, I think I found another secret passage. I'll tell Chris about it next time I see him. Yes, well, we will need to find Chris in a place where we can't talk to him about that, because there's already a previous one that I had stored and I wasn't able to tell him about. As always, start with the scarab. Okay, now we get pushed about. And yes, when we try to get in it, we just get pushed away. Okay, but if we go down here... No. And now we should... No, because that's what we did before. If we go this way, we will get pushed once. But then we can go down here. Then this way pushes us one this way. And yes, this way gets us. So I actually had to use the scarab pushes this time to get to the center, not just get around them. Okay, and then for the main attraction, okay, we've got one laser that's between the tiles, and we've got laser turning cubes. Can't push or pull this here, but if we turn, I can push it through. Okay, but they actually have direction, those cubes. So if we do it like this, it just pulls the laser across. Now it sends it back. What else can we do here? Because of course we can just come through and there's more cubes for us to pick from, right? Because we are gonna have to form a full path around the corner to get that jelly eliminated. So now with this rotation, we can send this laser down, and we can use this block to send it around the corner and then the other block around the other corner. But we need to be pushing it, not pulling it. So if we just move it all around, it goes here, and then this go in this corner, and yes, jelly's gone, and we can come through and out. There we go. So that's this side path done. And then, okay, we've got an exclamation mark here. So potentially Chris is here. We can talk to him finally about the secret passages. I wonder how this elevator works because it seems to be going forwards, backwards, sideways. Oh, so now he's opened the previous secret passage I found. Or is about to open it once we solve a puzzle. Let's go with the Insecto-Drone. Yes, boss, let's go. Okay, so we've got... Oh, now we got different sort of arrows, because now they're spinning. So what is that about? If I put the spinning arrow here and then send him moving, what will that do? Okay, it just spins him clockwise or anti-clockwise instead of giving him a specific direction, which means it's actually a bit more flexible, right? That's what we were doing before. So where do we want to go first? I think we're going to have to be doing those from the bottom. Because obviously if we put something here, he may struggle to reach this final thing. And we have 4 instructions. So if here we send him down, then if he turns one anti-clockwise, he should be facing back right. Then again, anti-clockwise will be up. And then clockwise will be right again. And there we go. Explosions! Secret tunnel! You coming with me? Let's go explore! Sorry boss, puzzles and mysteries aren't really my thing. I'll go look for other cracks. Let me know if you find any. Actually I did, so let's get going while I explore this secret tunnel here. So yeah, we're now going back to previous place where there is more additional puzzles. What blocks you can also help you, if you say so. Well, there is a scarab for us. We gotta get those outfits. Okay, so we got the beetle with spikes on 2 sides and the scorpions with the spikes down. So how best to get there? Because like the beetle could now stab through the first barrier, but then we're gonna struggle to get the scorpion into that area. Let's see what we can do. We can crash with the beetle through here, because then when we go up this way, the scorpion can actually fall through and crash down. And then the beetle just slides back to his place. And we're done. We've got one of those horse statues again in the maze, so let's see if he has anything helpful to say to us. And then this time we're eliminating the jelly by using the cube on a button. Okay, but then we gotta turn because we're stuck here. Yes. So we can get one of the lights like this. Then turn here, speak to the horse. Don't forget that you can rotate the room you're in. Oh, really? I already know that. Don't you have something more useful to tell me, please? A coin tossed into the air doesn't just spin. It always chooses a side to land on. Well, thank you for this information. Yes, so now we can return to where we were at the start, because we potentially want to not have the jelly in the cube anymore, right? Because it's blocking the dog that would chain us normally from being able to rotate. And now we can rotate, so we can pick this up. And then we just get out of here. Nice, nice. Is there more in this side tunnel, or is that the only one? Ah, yes, there is more. Couple more levels, then. Unexpected interaction. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Well, as always, let's start with the beetles. Okay, so now we got 3 things. And we have spikes on the beetle, spikes on the scorpion. But we have to be careful with this, because yes, the beetle could lose their spikes if we were to go down. Like this. That's not good, right? Because now he can't pierce through. I'm trying to see if I can get the cobra onto the other side here. Okay, if I do it like this, the scorpion could pierce the path for the beetle, but the beetle will then fall into the scorpion's end, so that's no good. Might be blocked here. So let's reset and try again. Is there a better way to do something like this? Because now we can just get the scorpion in there. And do that. Like, if we go there, the scorpion will go to its exit. But then we're back to this situation with the beetle where if he pierces through this wall, he won't be able to pierce into his exit. But we can... No, we cannot. Because that gets the cobra in, but now we're stuck. Other options. Because yeah, we can definitely stack them up here. And the scorpion can go at the bottom here. The cobra can go there. Because now... maybe not. Maybe if we undo this. If we're like this and we go this way. I know, because the scorpion will get in the way. So we need to get the scorpion out. This way we can get the beetle back in there. And the scorpion doesn't punch through. Oh, and now he can slide in here and punch through. So he's done and safe. The cobra can go in here. Oh, but now the scorpion is just going up and down, so almost but not quite. Can we get the cobra to help the scorpion out? If we go this way... but then someone will always get stuck in here if we let them be there, right? So, like, we could get the scorpion out now, but then the cobra's stuck, so we have to undo all the way before we push the beetle in. So yeah, basically this is the death of us. Which means we can't put the scorpion in there at all. So this one's quite tricky. Because we need the beetle in this column on the right, but how does he get there? If he drops like this, he can go out. Then we have to be careful not to get the other one stuck. Because this way the cobra would fall into the scorpion exit, so we don't want that. If we turn this way, the scorpion can exit. And then if we turn this way, the cobra can exit. Okay, there. We're done. Gotta earn those outfits. I'm still hoping there's more than just outfits, but it starts with outfits. Okay, so what's this puzzle then? This is our entrance, so we're immediately in a corner. And we can just get to this jelly laser. But we're also pretty stuck in a corner. We can go to this side as well. We're just kind of moving in the super minimal spaces. Okay, that can get us across to here. Like, the yellow cube is always being eliminated by this laser, as long as that piece is placed. It's just getting the red cube eliminated. So for the red cube, this has to be facing down, and this then has to be facing there. But actually there are 2 places where the red cube could be eliminated. But if we just turn here... Oh, interesting, interesting. Yes, that's the unexpected interaction, because it's news to me that the block dog is capable of turning off the anti-cube laser. And so, I guess that's why we have the second square here that has the laser to turn off the red cube, right? Because if we turn like this, they will then meet. Yes, because then we should be able to have that cube with the yellow turn the other way so that it doesn't get interrupted by the dog. It's just then the case of how do we actually get over to where we need to be, right? Because then this is fine. The dog is not interfering with us anymore. And then we turn this, yes, and both the jellies are gone. We get the light. Puzzle is solved. Okay, what's next? Is there more? I think one more in this side tunnel. And yes, someone's there waiting for us as well. Think outside the box. This one is 4 stars. I'm not sure if I had a 4-star puzzle again. And there's another wall to blow. Wow. Chris, you found another secret passage? Yes, this time is a cavity with just a small room behind it. Okay, so not like many more puzzles in this side exit. Oh, probably a hidden item. We'll uncover it soon, boss. Just give me a little more time. Okay, yes, he always wants me to like finish the room first before I can access those side things. Okay, so all 3 of them in that little corner. And we've got the cobra and the scorpion with spikes, but the scorpion is positioned so that he cannot free himself with his spikes, which means the cobra will have to somehow come through and pierce that. But the cobra is positioned as to make this tricky. So we have to somehow use the beetle to block the cobra's movement so he doesn't just get stuck in this little corner. Because it's very easy to like get the cobra into here, and now if we move him upside down, he will just lose the spikes. So what is the trick here? How do we we have to get the cobra under the scorpion. Like, that's gonna have to happen first. And then the scorpion will somehow help us get into the exits for everyone. So this is a trap, because here the cobra will be stuck or lose their spikes. So we can't do that. And then we're just kind of spinning in a circle with the beetle here. How can we get behind this cobra? Or on top of it, or under it? If we send the cobra down here now, it doesn't quite fall into the trap, right? Because he ends up here, so the spikes are not eliminated. And then the scarab is under the cobra, so we can position them like this. Okay, but not like that. But it means they can go around this way and punch through to the scorpion. Okay, so the scorpion is now released. But we still have to get everyone to the other side. Because the scorpion will be piercing the entrance from basically the left wall next to the scorpion symbol, right? So everyone has to go across to there. And the scorpion has to not lose his spikes in that process. I mean, he can lose the top spikes, that's fine, but not the left spikes. But yes, what kind of stack we need to do? Because I guess we can get them out one by one, but then I think they will get stuck on the other side if we do that. Like, you know, the scarab can come out and maybe the cobra can come out, but then the scorpion will be stuck unless we've got them all prepared in the right positions. So now we pierce that wall. We lost one set of spikes. And the scorpion could come through here, but now it's impossible for the cobra to come out. So potentially there are more steps before we do this. That loses us the spikes. The scarab can come back, at least to this position. But then yes, he's kind of spinning differently to the other pieces. Potentially, yeah, we have to do something different once the scorpion's released. Because it's definitely possible to get ourselves into a wrong place. Okay, so this is like the first time once we've pressed them on. So we can't turn the cobra to go here. And then the scorpion will be at the bottom. But it's a question of how do we get the scarab with all of them together? Because it's basically similar to the previous issue of like how to get out of that corner. The cobra goes down here. We can have them to come out like this. Is piercing this wall helping in any way, right? Does that solve the situation of getting the pieces stuck? Because then the scarab can make it here and be with the two of them. And then, no, don't do that. Because that gets the spikes off. But this way we can do a stack where the scorpion is on top. And he could come here to spike it. It's just that, yes, now the cobra and the scarab should be able to make it through. Because then they can travel alongside this path, right? Now this corner is helpful. But the scarab needs to be going out first, so we need to get the cobra out the way for now. Get the scarab in here, have him exit. And then the cobra goes in and exits. They are getting more and more difficult, those puzzles. Definitely the difficulty is ramping up, especially, I guess, because we're going through the secret passages, so they're supposed to be harder. Okay, well, now for the main puzzle, as always. We've got them block dogs, and we do have a box, so we can block the block dogs. So we can spin here, collect one of the pieces, and then spin here, not collect the piece, because that's not where it is. Potentially we need to do something with this piece at the bottom as well. Okay, that doesn't help because we can't spin. Yeah, we need to be in the same channel as the blocking dog to pick up that final light. Which means we will need to get this cube into there. So potentially we'll be going like all the way through the bottom for that. So what can we arrange out of this? Because yeah, we wanna get over there and put that cube in front of him, but how do we get in there? I guess because yes, now we're stuck, right? Now he's blocking us. We can make this join, but then we can't turn that starting tile. Do we have to turn that starting tile before we go all the way around, potentially? So going back, I have to turn this around. And turn this around so it's ready. Is there a different way this aligns that will let us do this, right? Because of course I can tune this tile to match the final tile, but then I can't get out of here through the other ones. So maybe that's not quite it. It's kind of riding through those corners. But actually, here. I can still bring the cube with me, right? On a ride. And then when we turn here... Oh, but then when I turn here, I can't get it out. Then I get it out if we're turned differently, like... not quite, not quite. Because yes, if I could get this cube out of here, then I could block that dog and we would be able to turn. It's just how do I put it in a way where I can't do that? I would have to... Oh, I would have to be pushing it. So if I'm pushing it here... if I'm pushing it here, it does get into that space, but then he's blocking me once again. Tricky, tricky. And yeah, there is no other ways these two things connect. But yes, this is definitely the answer, where I have to get that cube in front of the second dog here, and then if I'm in that space as well, I will be able to pick up the light. It does connect like this, but I have to be in here in order to spin it, which then is the whole thing of I can't be in there with him to spin it. Are there other places I can take this cube? I mean, yes, I can take it to the start, but that's where it came from. So then we can spin this piece, right? But again, it only connects this way to the next piece. This one, does it connect anyway to the start? Otherwise, no. We're very set on like what connects to what. There isn't a lot of multi-connection happening, right? Because this one, again, it connects to the start, but only in a way where we get to the back of this dog, and we can't spin like in between the tiles. We can get the cube pushed into like the spare space between, but does that get us anything other than now we won't be able to spin at all because there's nothing protecting us from them dogs. Push it in there, we're stuck unless we get this, but then there is no other orientation where we can access that side tunnel. Is there another way I can hand this cube over? So I mean, I can put it in between the box and then it's there, but I can't then approach it from the other side, right? Because turning this, like, while it connects to the first tile, I can't leave because he's blocking and everything here is closed. There isn't like openings around, so that doesn't quite do it. So I can't do this in the starting tile, right? I can push it into the space between. And then in this tile I can hide. And again, I can just hide from them. So then when I get to this last puzzle, we already know it connects to here, so we can just grab the box. Yes, so we didn't need to bring it with us on the ride. We needed to leave it in a space that would then connect to the tile. And now we can come and block this dude and spin so that we connect to the cube. And we're done. And now we can blow up a wall. Let's go with the Insecto-Drone. Yes, boss, let's go. So now we've got up, down, and spin clockwise. So I think the corner piece will be the last one, right? Because the problem with the corner pieces is that we can't issue commands after them. So we're gonna have to use the clockwise spin to basically turn to the side after we've gone up or down. I think we may have to use the clockwise spin like multiple times. Can we get him to cross it more than once, right? Because otherwise it feels like we don't have enough instruction to hit all of the nodes. It's like we could go either across here and down, or we could immediately go down, right? But then we would need to turn somewhere, and then we're only able to go up, right? So how do we position this so that we can potentially use it multiple times? I assume if he hits the wall, he doesn't try to like turn around, right? He will just stop. Yeah, so he just stops in the corner. He doesn't like turn around, so we can't abuse hitting edges for anything. Which means that each of those nodes, this one and this one, he has to be going across those ways, right? Not just coming at them so that he hits the wall. And then, yeah, I think the corner has to be last because then we're stuck, right? Whichever way we come from, that's the last thing he will do and he will stop. If I put the clockwise thing here, and then after this node tell him to go up, will he just keep spinning on it until he can go? Right, so he returns, and yes, then he turns there. And that means we just have to add the node to go down at the end there. So stick it in here. Okay, so yes, we are using the spin multiple times. So yes, go back up, turn around, and finish in the corner. And then we blow it. There we go. So what do you have for us here? Ah, an actual treasure? Charon, what are you doing here? I mean, he's a magical ghost god. He can be anywhere. Oops, didn't mean to. Did you mess up the treasure? Okay, we've got worn boots. You found a pair of boots. Unfortunately, Charon damaged them for no apparent reason. Yes, they seemed to be like glowy before and now they're not. So, is that something in our notebook? Doesn't seem like it is. Well, I guess we will maybe find out later. And here we've got... Interesting. I think the map on the treasure room where we start, but now it's showing there's an extra thing at the bottom? Well, well, well. Isn't that interesting news? By the way, Chris, I found another crack further inside the pyramid. I'm on my way, boss. You can count on me to uncover every hidden place in here. Yes, thank you, Chris. Well, let's go up to the treasure room. There's a dialogue there as well. Professor Hamster wants to talk. Dr. Hamster, I found these boots in a secret room. I really want to wear them, but they're broken. That doesn't surprise me. You're always finding secret objects in these walls. Give them to me. I will take care of them and repair them. Oh, thank you. I can't wait to wear them. It might take a little time. I need to study how they work first. Okay, so we've got him working on that, and presumably we'll be able to pick them up later. We only got 16 scarabs right now, so no new outfit. But then yes, that means if we go down here, there is a secret passage. There is a text to study. Okay, 19xxxx, okay. It's information, but we will have to figure it out. It goes in our notebook with all of the rest of this. I think so. Maybe it doesn't. Can't see it right now. But what we have? Okay, oh, so this is the one, right? Because that's kind of the same, which means there will be like 19 and something in here. But presumably we have to find the other numbers. It's not just 0, 0. Yes, nothing happened. Then we've got mountain. That's also some numbers. And then we've got a scarab, wiggles, a boot and a cat, and wiggles again as a scarab. Okay. Diamond, square, circle, square, diamond. That also leads to some numbers. My all is a palindrome. Okay, so some code that's like same forward and backwards. Well, well, well. It seems we've found some secrets. We've found some boots that are going to be useful at some point. Interesting, this has the hieroglyphs of like kitty squiggled boot. It's not the same as on this scarab, but that means maybe we have to find a place where it is this picture and that will tell us something. But yes, that means we found some secret boots. We found this secret room with secret codes that we have to now find and unlock this. So yes, this game keeps unveiling before us that it has more than just a few puzzle rooms for us to solve. We still have to do this weight and number puzzle from the language. I'm not quite sure about. But yes, it seems like I spent everything today just going around the side rooms instead of going down. But I think that's enough. I think, yes, we've made interesting progress and the game keeps showing there is more to find. So that will be enough for today. If you're interested in this game, check it out on Steam and let me know in the comments what you think about it so far. If you enjoyed this one, consider liking or subscribing. Thank you to channel members for supporting the channel. And I will see you soon on another adventure.